A good look there at the home of the Jays, Rogers Center in Toronto. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball is next. Connor Green gets the call for game one of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, look, it hasn't been pretty. I mean, look at the ERA. He's struggled most of the season long. He's got to put together some good performances to drive that number down. But I think if he can attack hitters, get the ball down, keep it in the ballpark, he's got a chance to give his team a chance to win this game.
Second. Third
baseman. One pitch right here.
Now in the box, Steve Cook. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line.
No one better. Let's go.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Tabata sprinting after it. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him.
You don't think fielding is important? Instead of a routine out, you got a guy standing at second base after a two-base error. We'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Here's Bryce Harper now.
Going in the gap
Carries
right
a
here.
batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
34. Bryce Harper.
No one better. Stay hot now. Stay hot up there.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. In to score the runner from third. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, you love to jump out to an early lead in the first inning. Right there, 2 runs will give you that little bit of cushion to see if the game gets into a good flow for you.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Steve Cook. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And a breaking ball that's chopped foul at the plate. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, one time right now.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Gone in order. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Coghlan. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, 2 hits in 7 tries.
Hey, 2 outs here, 2 outs.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hot shot to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. They're up 3-2.
All right, here we go.
Striding in once again, Steve Cook. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1.
Hey, see you drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Nope. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Set to deal on 2 and this one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Ready once again, Bryce Harper. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right here.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Now a swing by Harper and a ball launched out to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 3-run homer here for Bryce Harper. Number 196 for his career, as it is now 7-3.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Ready for another chance. Steve Cook. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Come on, Biggin.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch. Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
Get your pitch. Right here.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him.
Come on, big guy.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit down the third base line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Digging in once again, Chris Coughlin.
Now batting.
1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Chris Coughlin.
To third. Oh, look at the sliding. To first. It's there. He got him. Digging in to try it again. Steve Cook. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Hey, have a rip up there right now, huh?
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away.
Hey, let it rip.
He laid off
Let
it.
it rip.
I don't know how, but he did.
The pitch. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher.
Rip on it, huh?
And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing.
All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper
go,
hits
big guy.
next.
Come on.
Three 3-0, here it is. Skied into very shallow right. And the leadoff man retired here to kick off the ninth.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
10-3 at the end of this contest. Eduardo Rodriguez earns his 8th victory of the season. Connor Green permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Number 21 takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. Downtown Toronto and the Rogers Center, the home of this edition of Baseball on the Show. Today, the finale of this quick 2-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball starts right now. Wang, the Taiwan native, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So digging in now, Steve Cook is hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
From the stretch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a rocky start in this homestand. I mean, you're 1-3. You only won 1 game in 4. The fans are a little restless. This is a big game to win right here, to really just kind of get some foundation of winning back in your blood.
A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is a very aggressive club. They steal a lot of bases. They're not at the top of the league, but, man, they're right there. They're not far behind. They will run at every opportunity they get to try to force mistakes.
Striding in, Kevin Pillar, who comes in currently tied for 3rd in home runs on the team.
Kevin Pillar.
Hit hard to 3rd. Cook has it. And a rather easy first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's the team leader in home runs, so he's having a nice year so far. It's always a good feeling when you can lead your team in a category like home runs. I'm sure he takes a lot of pride in that.
Digging in, Jason Denton. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night.
Jason Denton.
Hey, one away, one away.
Hit on the ground to 3rd. Cook. On to 1st, and there were 2 down. Into the box now. Jose Tabata comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Tabata.
The 2-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Steve Cook. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Steve Cook.
Hey, drive it deep, Big Doc. Here we go.
Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Pillar's there. 1 down. Now at the plate, Steve Cook. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Cook.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Counts
There's a
1-0.
fastball missing down and away for a ball.
Your pitch
1-0.
right here. Let's go, bud.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Come on,
4-2
baby.
our score here
Good
as we
pitch up
play inning
there.
number 5. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now. 1-2.
Got him in the chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Pretty textbook breaking ball.
Now at the plate, Kevin
Leading
Pillar.
off with the
It's been an
Jays,
0 for 2 effort for him
fielder,
to this point.
Kevin Pillar.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped high in the air. Cook is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in and looking for more. Gurriel, 2 base hits, both
number
singles to this
13.
point. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors
Where's
in the
the first
game
now?
for Toronto. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Turner is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 1. At the plate, Steve Cook. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Cook.
First offering on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
All right, 1 time right here, kid.
Ready with the 1-0.
That's a ball.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement.
Come on
it is
now,
really
one time
hard to
right
hit.
here.
No wonder he swung and missed.
Hey, get you a good one up there, huh?
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Number 43 corrals it, makes the throw to first. 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Steve Cook, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Working to keep them in the game here. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Comes set, and the 0-1. To short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair, and it remains 5-3. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. Choi gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that'll just about do it. Nighttime baseball now from the district as you get a look inside beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. Tonight, the first of this quick 2-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Washington Nationals. It's Nationals baseball next on the show. Joe Ross gets the ball for Washington in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, if you look at his numbers, it's not going to blow you away. But he's an important guy to this team. He eats up innings. He continues to keep them in games. And if he gets a little luck along the way, he may walk away with more wins than losses.
Now at the plate, Steve Cook.
Third.
He enters play with 14
baseman.
home runs to his credit this year.
Cook.
First pitch of the at-bat. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, we're really looking at a club that's been struggling. They're coming off a losing record on the homestand, and this is the first game on the road. We're really going to see what this team's made of starting on this trip.
Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air, and that's going to land foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Coughlin is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still no score. Digging in to try it again. Steve Cook. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Cook.
Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is taken in for the second out.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher
digging in once again, Steve Cook. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Let it fly.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
No runs are scored in the inning. You got 2 strikes on the hitter, 2 outs, and you feel like you're going to get out of this thing. You're 1 pitch away, and the pitch ends up being a base hit to drive into. He's got to be so frustrated by that.
First baseman.
So stepping in, Ryan Zimmerman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Nationals 4. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Plays at 1 now.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1 to third. Cook is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 4 pitches, all it takes to retire the Jays. They lead it 5-4. Striding in once again, Steve Cook. He comes into this at bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch.
Come on, Daddy, like a big dog. Right time, right time.
Favorable call in there for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Come on, big guy.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out.
Here you go. Let it fly right here.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Pilar patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Ready once again, Steve Cook 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Hey, 1 time right now.
Took a wave at 1 around the shins with no luck.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better. Hey, if you want to know where this game was decided, that's easy. look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
12-5 is the final in this ball game. The Washington Nationals slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Trevor Gott earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to the Show Nation. Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Washington Nationals. It's interleague baseball on the Show. Steven Strasburg is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, when I look at his pitching line, the thing I look at is his whip. He's just below league average, so he's not allowing a lot of traffic on the base paths, and he's keeping his team in the game. If he gets a big break early on, he may run away with it, hold on to the lead, and win this game.
Batting third.
At the plate, Steve Cook comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Hey, let her rip. One time.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, nobody likes to lose game 1 of the road trip, but you go on the road thinking, hey, if we can play 500 for the full road trip, we're in good standing. So right now you're in game 2 of the road trip, and you know what? If you win today, you're what? 500. So you're actually on goal. That's why this game is a big one for you to be on point.
Have a rip like you can. Here we go now, huh?
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. A time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Pillar.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Soft liner to the left side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Digging in for his second at-bat, Steve Cook. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Cook.
Hey, see it. Drive it.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
This pitch just misses a bit inside and catches him about mid-thigh. That's the meaty part of the leg, so as soon as the initial pain wears off, he should be just fine.
Ready for another chance? Daniel Murphy. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Daniel Murphy.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Ready for another shot now. Steve Cook. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Cook.
Hey, your pitch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, that's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Grandal able to make the catch, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Washington. It remains 1-0. Standing in, Steve
for the
Cook.
Nationals.
He's 0 for 2
Third
thus far in this one.
Steve Cook.
Hey, find a gap, kid. Find a gap.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far.
Stick your plan up there, kid. Get your pitch and drive it.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
See it up and drive it, huh?
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Gregorius is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate, Steve Cook. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
Here's the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Nationals leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Ryan Zimmerman. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Pedro Baez earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show.